The Wilfix Stand-Up Weed Eater.
Hey y'all, Angie here. As you can see, I've got some spraying to do, but I also want to take a minute to tell you about a new tool that I got. As you can see, I've got some taller weeds here that are the taproot type weeds, and those can be a little harder to get out of the ground. So I've got a new tool here that I'm going to try out. Let's take a look at it. This is the Wilfix Weed Puller. It's very similar to some other products that you may have seen. We're going to see how it compares. So this arrives in 3 pieces here. It's very easy to put together. It's just some real simple screws into some real simple openings. You just take your pieces here, insert them, give them a little twist, and there you have your entire tool fully assembled in a matter of seconds. So what you're going to do with this piece right here slips over the taproot. So in the open position, you're going to set it down over the weed, put your foot here, step on it, and then pull this back. This is going to clamp down around the root, and then you just pull it out just like that. Now here we've got a really good sized dandelion. It's got some stickers and things on it, so I'm not too keen about reaching down there with my hand to get on that. But again, we take this, we'll just put that right centered over the root, step it in. Even on gravel, this goes in pretty well. Give it some leverage there with your foot and bend it back. And that comes right on out, roots and all. So here we are out in the yard, and I've got another one here that has a little taproot on it. So we'll try that in a dirt environment instead of gravel. We'll go right over the center of the weed, step it in, place your foot for leverage, and just give it a pull back. And it got that right on out of there. So we'll kick that open, step on the plant, and pull it out. So my initial impression of the Wilfix Weed Puller, it's an effective tool. It's going to get those tap roots out for you. The metal here on the end is very heavy duty. It feels very solidly made. It's very easy to assemble, just applying these 2 screws into the openings here. And it's got a good weight to it. It's definitely going to grab onto that root for you, as you saw in our demonstration. Comparing it to other weed pullers that I've used, your grips here don't have teeth on them. As you can see, they're smooth. They are not serrated, so they're not going to grip that root as you come up, but this did not slip during our trial period. The height is perfectly fine. It hits me about mid-waist, so I don't have to bend over or anything like that, which is great. I did have a little bit of trouble getting the root out of this once it had grabbed on, but I discovered that if you step on the weed when you're pulling the pole off, it comes off much easier. So I would say this would be an appropriate weed puller if you've got a few taproot type weeds in your lawn or even in your flower bed that you want to get out and you don't want to get down on your hands and knees. This is definitely a knee saver and a back saver.